Hello everyone and welcome back to the Platinum Tools YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be going ahead and breaking down the Solanart page within the extension. Let's go ahead and begin. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn the post notifications to the next time we upload, and make sure to go ahead and check out the playlist that has all the tutorials for the extension linked down below in the YouTube description, as well as the written documentation regarding this video, as well as the entirety of the extension. Let's go ahead and begin. So if you're following along in this video, the first thing you need to do is head over to solanart.io and navigate to a collection of your choice. I've navigated over to 9 heroes in today's video. Now we need to go ahead and identify the keyword, so I'm going to go and teach you how to do that. When you look at the URL, you'll see solanart.io/collections/ then the project slug, or the project name, whatever you want to call it. This is what points the extension to the project. Go ahead and copy that, go to the extension, put that into the keyword, and now you've entered the correct keyword. Then you need to go ahead and configure the minimum and maximum sold price. So let's say, for example, the least amount I'm willing to spend is 2 SOL and the max SOL I'm willing to spend is 5. That will go ahead and filter everything, but obviously in this case the floor price is 3.9, so let's put it to 4. Let's put this to 6 for example. Then we hit quick snipe filter and it will bring up listings based on our requirements here. So the 3 requirements we've done so far is the project name, the minimum sold price, as well as the maximum sold price. Now we can go ahead and see the NFTs over here based on our requirements. Now the next 2 fields are trait filter 1 and trait filter 2. Now when it comes to NFT projects, you are going to have traits for these NFTs. These are the traits over here. I'm going to teach you how to go ahead and filter everything over here based on traits. So for this example, I'm going to go ahead and say my first trait filter is going to be background and night. So let's go ahead and enter that into the extension. We're going to go over to the extension here. We're going to go to trait filter. I'm going to type in background space night. Now you guys might be thinking, why am I adding a space here? At the time of recording this video, this is how the trait filter works for Solanart. For different websites it's different, you have to not enter a space here, but for Solanart at the time of recording this video there needs to be a space after the colon. So if you see, if I click quick snipe filter, you see the filter goes ahead and works with all the requirements we've entered so far. If you do this and it doesn't work, my best advice will be to go ahead and contact support and ask them if anything's changed. Generally speaking, Solanart is a weird website when it comes to their trait filtering, so do not worry if it does not work, just go ask the support. But at the time of recording this video there needs to be a space there, and as you guys can see, it's gone ahead and filtered with our 4 requirements so far, which is our price range 4 to 6, the projects, as well as the first traits filter. Now the next trait filter I'm going to use is the police hat here. So I'm going to type in headwear, just like so, and I'm going to type in police hats, and then I'm going to go ahead and click quick snipe filter, and you can see it filters it down even more. So we have 2 trait filters, we have a price range, and we pointed it towards the project, and it goes in and filters down the NFTs to just these 3. Now I'm just going to go ahead and dive a bit deeper into trait filtering. When I'm saying background and night, I'm referring to the category for the trait and the trait within that category. The same way I said headwear and police hats, I am doing this directly from the website. So I take the exact capitalization for the parent category for the traits, and then I take the exact capitalization for the trait within that category, and the way it's spelt, make sure it's exactly how it is on the website. So if we go to the website, we go to background and we look at night, we see that background has a capital B, night has a capital N, and you make sure you format it exactly the same. Now if I want to go ahead and visit the collection, all I have to do is click visit collection and it will navigate over to 9 heroes, as you guys can see. Now let's say you want to go ahead and purchase an NFT that's over here. Go ahead and click it and it will take you to the NFT and try go through the process. Then all you have to do is click approve. Now I'm going to go ahead and explain the bottom part of the extension here. We have Auto Snipe refresh, standby mode, and we have something that says 5000 milliseconds. I'm going to go ahead and explain. If you click Auto Snipe refresh, what this will go ahead and do is every 5000 milliseconds, it will refresh the NFTs that pop up here based on the requirements you've entered. As you guys can see, every 5 seconds it will just go ahead and refresh. So this is pretty useful when you're going ahead and monitoring an NFT project for certain traits within a certain price range, because then you can see what's available and you can go ahead and scoop it up before anyone does. Now this is great because you can go ahead and get good deals on certain NFTs that you believe will rise in value, or maybe you just want to get a certain NFT for a certain price, which is completely fine. But with this current setup, you need to be here to go ahead and click on the NFT when it pops up, and you don't want to be sat here looking at the extension 24/7. So what you can actually do is enable standby mode, and that will go ahead and click the actual NFT. So when I go ahead and enable standby mode, you'll see that I'll go ahead and click on the NFT and it will attempt to go through the transaction, and the only thing you need to do is click approve, and there's actually an audio cue that plays when this happens as well, so you'll be alerted of it. So you can have this on a different screen, and then all you have to do is go through the process and click approve. So this is pretty useful because you don't actually need to be sat looking at the extension. It does the refreshing for you based on your requirements, and it goes ahead and actually clicks the NFT that meets your requirements as well. Now when it comes to the refresh delay, you can't go below 5,000 milliseconds. This is the lowest value you can have, and then if you want to go ahead and configure it, you can only increase it. So if you want anything above 5,000 milliseconds, then you can go ahead and configure it over here. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is disable Auto Snipe refresh and get rid of these filters here, and I'm going to go ahead and update this section by clicking quick snipe filter. Now as you guys can see, more NFTs are here, but there's a distinct difference between this NFT and this NFT listing, and that is because of the color here. So we have a darker color and we have a lighter color. When you see this in your quick snipe filter, essentially what this is that this NFT is a new type of NFT that's loaded in based on your requirements, and this one was here previously. So that way you can distinguish what has been newly refreshed in and what hasn't. So if I go ahead and click this again, you'll see all of them turns are because they were all here beforehand. Now the final few things to mention is that on the actual NFT, you can see something called rank, and this will go ahead and rank the NFT based on what's currently listed. I will go ahead and dive deeper into that later in the video, but let me just explain. So if we see here rank : 45636, there's currently 636 items listed on this collection, and out of all the NFTs, this is ranked 405. So the smaller number gets, the more rare it is, and the higher the number gets to the 636, or the limits of how many NFTs are listed, the less rare it is. So for example, if we were to go ahead and compare this NFT to this NFT purely on its ranking, we can recognize that this NFT is rarer, given this is 376 and this is 405. And we can also see this ranking on the website, as you guys can see, by enabling website annotations if you want to see it on the website. If you don't want to see it on the website, go ahead and disable website annotations. Now to end off today's video, I just want to go ahead and cover a few things regarding rarity. The first of which is that rarity is automatically collected from new collections when a user goes to it. The next thing is that if there is no data, the extension will go ahead and collect it, then display it. The third thing is that this process sometimes takes 5 to 30 minutes to collect, depending on the query line, so it does not pop up straight away for you. Do not worry, that is the recommended time frame. The next point is that the extension has the power to automatically refresh rarity, so you don't need to worry about refreshing anything within the extension. It will go ahead and refresh rarity for you, and the statistics is non-normalized vanilla statistics. Now one point that is specific to Solanart here is that Solanart rarity will only be shown on listed NFTs, not the entire collection. So the data the extension has to work with is limited in scope because it's only looking at the listed NFTs. Their rarity calculation is based only on what's available, so the extension will have to create a rarity among available instead of being on the full collection. Now just to go ahead and explain what that means is, so if we actually go ahead and look at the collection here, it says amount of listed 9 heroes / total supply. That is because there are 635 NFTs listed of the entire collection compared to the total supply, so the rarity will be calculated based on the listed items. So please keep that in mind when you're looking at the rarity of the items, because let's say if a user were to go ahead and list a few NFTs, that will change the rank on the NFTs that appear here and on the website. That is going to go ahead and conclude today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on post notifications until the next time you upload. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.